And to you Latinos that voted for Trump, I hope that your coquito doesn't taste right this year. I hope that Tres Reyes doesn't even find you. You don't get that extra gift. I hope that when you go to eat that 12th grape on New Year's Eve, you can't find it. No grapes. I hope that the pegao is always a little too burnt to enjoy. That the quenepas just, I don't know, they're a little dry. They don't taste right. That when you're on the street and you want a piragua, you can't find enough cash, and they don't take Venmo or Cash App. That your skin becomes as fair as you so desire, and then you start to develop sunburns. I hope that every time you go to a bio bay, you cannot see the glowing water. That every time you open a medalla, it is flat. I hope that you fall in love with somebody that doesn't know how to dance. Oh wait, you already probably have. Porque le encantan los blancos. I hope that all of your mofongos from now on are dry and you can't find any habichuelas or anything to make it better. So you just kind of have to like choke it down. And to all you Latinos that voted for Donald Trump, I hope that when you bite into that next tres leches, it's dry. I hope that the next batch of pasteles you get is grainy. I hope that your tub of Vicks is always empty. I hope a parranda comes to your house when you're with your mistress. Or mister, I don't know. I hope that every time you go to a panaderia, there's no hot bread. I hope that there's always just a little tiny rock that gets into your chancleta. I hope you develop the thing that makes cilantro taste like soap. I hope that anytime you hear a coqui, it starts to annoy you. Like misophonia annoys people with the chewing sounds. I hope you get the coqui version of misophonia. I hope that people start to believe in the chupacabra again and it's in your area. I hope that every Bad Bunny song is wiped from your phone. I hope that every time that you walk through San Juan, a pigeon poops on you. I hope that every time you open up a tin of export sodas, it's empty. I hope the next time that you eat some tembleque, man, it's warm. How is tembleque warm? I hope the next time you go to drink a malta, it's flat. I hope the next time you drive by Las Tetas de Calle, you know you voted against their interest. And you have to look the other way. And to the Latinos that voted for Trump, I hope your cafecito always comes room temperature. I hope every sorujito that you go to take a bite of is like hollow when you expect cheese. I hope that every time you try to use that crazy illegal lane that Puerto Ricans use when there's a tapón, I hope every time you do that, you get a little nail in your tire. Not that you have to replace it, but you have to patch it. I hope that every time you go to open your WhatsApp, it needs an update. I hope that every time you order a piña colada, it has more foamy stuff and so it feels warm. And you're like, that wasn't satisfying. I hope that every time you try to go to El Yunque, it's raining too hard. I hope that the next round of pasteles you get accidentally has raisins in it. I hope that every time you go to Plaza de las Americas, you find a parking spot far away and then you walk right by like 3 open spots on your way to the door. I hope that they close all the buffets in your neighborhood. I hope that when you go reach for the mayo ketchup, it's empty. You have to but it's still empty. I hope that every time you talk to your mom, she goes, ay, porque no puede ser más como Ricky Martin. Él es tan bello. And to the Latinos that voted for Trump, I hope that every time you go to buy Fabuloso, it's out. I hope that your favorite telenovela character goes into a coma. I hope that your tacos break apart as soon as you try to go lift them. You're like, oof. I hope the last person that used your tapatio closed it a little too hard so it's difficult for you to open it. I hope your Boost mobile data plan expires right when you're about to send some misinformation in WhatsApp. I hope the next time you go to cook, you thought you had sofrito. Oh no, my God, but I don't have sofrito. Oof. I hope there's a Goya shortage in your area only. I hope every time you say your name at Starbucks, they go, oh, where are you from? But where are you from? And then they misspell your name anyway. I hope the next time you pour yourself a bowl of cornflakes, they're stale. I hope the next time you go to the beach and you bring some beers, you forget that you didn't get twist-offs and you don't have a bottle opener. And to the Latinos that voted for Trump, I hope your equipo de fútbol loses all 4 years. I hope that the cuero on your pernil is never crunchy. I hope that your morcilla this year just never tastes right. It's like, ooh, does that taste like dirt? I hope that every time you go to fry tostones, the oil is weird. I hope that your children go to art school. I went to art school. Shh. I hope the next time you go to light up a cigar, it tastes rancid. I hope when you go to have Thanksgiving dinner, your host is vegan. I hope that you finally realize how feminine it is to tweeze your eyebrows like that. Why it look like that, bro? Like, why they look better than mine? I hope that every time you make rice, it's soggy. I hope that every time the power goes out, you just ran out of candles. I hope that every time you use the word ahorita, you're speaking to the person in the other culture where it means the opposite thing, you know? I hope that every time you ask someone for a limon, they give you the wrong one. I hope that every time you have an argument with your spouse, your mom takes their side. And to the Latinos that voted for Trump, I hope that every taco you get is made by a white person. I hope that every time you get an avocado, it's like too hard, and then you go back the next day, and then it's too mushy. I hope that your tamales are dry. I hope that the plancha that you use to make cubanos never heats up all the way, so your sandwiches are just like room temp. I hope that every bag of tortilla chips that you open for the next 4 years are stale. I hope that your pasteles are ciego. I hope that all of your music stations are only white people. I hope that every time you make avenita, it's dry and unsavable. I hope that every one of those blue cookie tins that you're gonna get for Christmas is filled with only sewing supplies and you don't sew. I hope that your madre and abuela log on to your computer on accident and look at your search history. And most importantly, I hope you get everything you voted for. I hope everything you voted for directly impacts you. I really do. Blessings. Dios lo bendiga. And to the Latinos who voted for Trump, I hope that your margarita has little to no tequila in it, just the calories. I hope that your tajin is actually paprika. I hope that when you go to make nopales, you are really super excited and then you look and they're moldy. I hope that your favorite panaderia stops carrying your favorite treats. That's cold. I hope that every time over the next 4 years when you order carne at a restaurant, it's not cooked to the right temperature. I hope that every time you open a Mexican Coke, it's just a regular Coke. I hope the next time you take a bite of flan, it disintegrates in your mouth all weird. Like, I hope the next time you try to sing a song, somebody comes out fully dressed as a chacal and goes. I hope that you realize just how Yolanda Saldivar your energy is. Really, truly, actually, I hope Yolanda Saldivar becomes your best friend. I hope she becomes your pen pal. And to the Latinos that voted for Trump, I hope your coupons don't work at the grocery store. I hope that every time you want to hire somebody to do a service, they charge you American prices. I hope the next time you're at a country club, somebody tells you their drink order or tells you that the bathroom's dirty and you should take a look at it. I hope the next time you go to the grocery store, you think that this line's going to be quicker, but no, it's actually this line. And then you move to this line and then it's actually not quicker. I hope that people assume you're your kid's nanny. I hope that you get randomly selected at the airport when you're a little late for your flight. I hope that when you go through Agricultura on the way back to the United States from being home, that somebody somehow put a pesky, unauthorized piece of fruit in your bag. Oh my gosh. I hope that someone staying in your house drinks all of your tequila and replaces it with water. I hope that every time you turn on your car, it blasts country music. I hope that you're hungry and the only place that's available to eat forever and ever on road trips is the Cracker Barrel. And to the Latinos that voted for Trump, I hope that the next time you play dominoes, you're blocked out from every angle. I hope the next time you take a bite out of a Ferrero Rocher, there's no hazelnut. I hope that you fall in love with somebody that unironically and consistently says tortilla or quesadilla. I hope that every person you meet in the next 4 years thinks that pepper is spicy. I hope that the next time that you're at Target, you get asked by multiple people where things are in the store and you're not even wearing a red shirt, you're just brown. I hope the next time you reach for a Corona, it's warm. I hope that next time you're out with one of your white employees, everyone assumes that they're your boss. I hope that your landlord checks to see how many people actually live in your unit. Don't hate me for that one. I hope your neighborhood gets gentrified and filled with coffee shops because we're stimulating the economy in America first. I hope your barista gives you decaf. I hope you develop late in life lactose intolerance. Not something that's debilitating, but something that will give you the chorros. And to the Latinos that voted for Trump, I hope you forget the lyrics to all the parranda songs. I hope that every time you go to Costco, the person giving out samples just ran out. I hope that you stub your toe next time you get up in the middle of the night to pee because you don't want to turn the lights on. I hope the next time you have a polvorón in the next 4 years, you cough so much that people think you're actually sick. I hope that your GPS directs you to make unprotected left-hand turns during rush hour and no one lets you over. I hope the next time you make a last-minute decision to go to a drive-through, you get into the line and you see that it's taking a little long, but you wait, and then you're like, oh my God, this is taking way too long, but you're already blocked in and you can't leave, so you have to stay there and waste an hour of your day. And then I hope they forget your fries. I hope the gallos wake up extra early to next to your window alone. I hope that next time you go on a flight, you get stuck in the middle seat between two theater kids that just watched the Wicked movie and your headphones died and they don't want to switch seats.